Hello everybody, welcome to Dakman Productions and welcome to the Dakmobile, which is currently a 2020 Jeep Cherokee. I decided to go ahead and do a sort of like a documentary of what Dakman Productions goes through to bring the viewers the train show coverage that they love to watch on video. So, that documentary starts now. So I'm going to use the Great Scale Train Show as part of the documentary, which is about a 2-hour ride for me. The typical average train show is 2 hours. So that would be the Great Scale Train Show in Timonium. The Edison Greenberg show is 2 hours. Oaks is about an hour and a half. Delaware is probably the closest one for me. It's 45 minutes. But on the average, it's a 2-hour ride to most of these shows I go to. And on top of that, it's an average of $70 that it cost me to get there and back in that 2-hour ride. Because I got 2 hours to get there, and I got a 2-hour ride home. And so the $70 is tolls, because anybody who lives in New Jersey, and for those who never lived in Jersey, you can't go anywhere in Jersey without paying a toll. You know, and then you pay tolls to get across the bridge out of Jersey. It's free to get in Jersey, but you gotta pay to get out. Imagine that. They don't want you to leave once you get here. And then getting into Maryland, there's a ton of tolls going out that way. So $70 would include gas, tolls, entry fee, and a $15 lunch. And I'm probably shortchanging myself. It's probably more like $80 in 2024. So $70 is what I priced out 2023. The inflation's through the roof, so I'm going to say, you know, we're going to bump it up another $10 to $80. So that's where we're at now. So it's my day going to a train show, which is for this weekend. So it starts on a Friday night. So after I get done work, which is why you see me end this, you know, just got off of work. It's 5 o'clock. So what I do when I get off of work is the first thing I do is I gotta fill up on gas, because right now I'm looking at an eighth of a tank, and I'm not getting there and back to Timonium on an eighth of a tank, even in a Jeep Cherokee with a V6. So what I do on Friday night is I'm going to go get some gas. And for those also who are not familiar with Jersey and have heard rumors, yes, you do not pump your own gas. There's actually a gas attendant that does that for you. And it is a law. You cannot pump your own gas in Jersey. It's against the law. Which is kind of funny, because I remember when I first traveled out of Jersey into Pennsylvania, I'm sitting there waiting for somebody in Pennsylvania to fill up the gas in my tank, and only to find out that there are no gas attendants in Pennsylvania or in most other states. But now after I get gas, the next stop I'm going to make is I go to a buffet and grab some quick buffet to go, and take that home and eat it. I don't make myself anything, because I need to get to bed. Right around 8 o'clock is my bedtime. Sorry about that. The camera did move on that last bump. So yeah, I give myself an 8 o'clock curfew because I got to get up early in the morning. And we'll discuss that here a little bit more once we get some gas. And let me show you guys this. So here you go, we're at the Wawa. Alright, so we are leaving the Wawa here and heading out. So I just spent $65 and gas. And but you know, that's going to last me going to the train show and all going back and forth to work. Alright, so after I fill up the gas, on my way to the buffet to grab something to go, and I'll eat that at home. Probably about an hour's worth of prep once I get home, because I got to make sure that my SD cards are emptied out, my batteries are all charged up, my cell phone's ready. I have backup battery packs in case my cell phone goes dead that I can plug into them and keep going. So there's a lot of prep work that goes into going to the shows behind the scenes. So 8 o'clock sharp is bedtime. I don't fool around. I know I got a big day going ahead of me. I got a lot of hours I'm putting in. And I'm gonna grab something to eat and I'll get back with you guys. Alright, just picked up my dinner from the buffet restaurant, and so I decided to go with a little bit of Chinese this time around. I normally don't like Chinese food, but I do like lo mein. Kind of funny though about the name lo mein. I mean, why are they calling it lo mein when there's no high mein? Alright, so I'm on my way home. Getting home about 5:30. Spent a couple hours on the internet on the Dakman Productions YouTube channel. I'll check out the comments, interact with them, check out the Dakman Facebook page as well. I'll be getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be at the Great Scale Train Show at 7 in the morning. And people are going to say, 7? Why are you going to be there at 7 a.m. in the morning when the train show, that particular train show doesn't start until 9? Well, the answer to that is to get the early bird parking. Because if you're there too late, then, you know, you're going to be parking out in the boondocks. Now, I normally spend from 9 o'clock at show opening until 4 p.m. show, right before show closing. We'll see you guys 5 o'clock early in the morning. And just a pre-warning, I do not operate well in the morning, not at all. And I can't drink coffee because it makes me crash during the day, and I get the jitters, and my hands start shaking, which is no good to take camera. So I'll drink orange juice to help me wake up, which takes a little bit more to wake me up that way. But again, I can't be crashing. And here's a cool fact: us old school truckers would call coffee go-go juice. So that's how we refer to coffee. I'll catch you guys 5 a.m. in the morning. 5 o'clock already. I warned you I wasn't a morning person. Ugh, time to wake up. Alright, welcome to 5:30 in the morning on the road. Yeah, the sun's not out yet. So on my way back to Wawa to grab orange juice and a ready-made breakfast, because I don't have time to stop at a diner for breakfast. And sorry about the light glare off the street lights, but that's just the way it happens. The way it goes when you're videoing at night. A lot of people want to ask, wow, why are you going twice? Why didn't you just get gas and all that at the same time in the morning? Because I don't want to be tied up any longer than I have to in the morning, and I really don't want to wake up any earlier than 5 o'clock in the morning. Alright, so there's Wawa. This usually not many people there. And again, sorry for the glare. Run in and get ourselves some breakfast, ready-made breakfast. I like their sizzling pancake sausage, breakfast sausages, so. Alright, got my Wawa orange juice, sizzling sausage waffle, and my hash brown. Alright, so I'll eat breakfast on the way to the show. I don't have time to stop because I'm going to be at the show all day. I want to get there at a certain time. I misspoke yesterday. I said I'm usually there by 7, but obviously that's not possible if it's a 2-hour ride. Usually I like to be there at 7:30. That's what I meant to say. So I wake up at 5 because I already had the shower the night before. Jump into my clothes, jump into my Jeep, go. Stop at Wawa 5 minutes. And at the show at 7:30. And for those who are saying, Dakman, you still use a radio for waking up instead of your cell phone? Yeah, because I'm a boomer. We use things that we had back in the day that we always relied on, and we don't change. That's creature of habit for us. So, with that being said, yeah, I still have my record player, I still have my cassette deck, I still have an 8-track player, and I still have a reel-to-reel. Not that anybody from the newer generation would even know what that is. Let's get on the road and get to Timonium before I spend too much time talking about this. So it's train show time. Let's go. Alright, as the sign says right there, welcome to the Maryland State Fair. We are here. Well, the good news, at least the big yellow round thing in the sky is trying to come out. And I'm still trying to wake up on my way to do this intro. So let's take a look and see what's in front of us. So the Great Scale Train Show is held at the Maryland Fairgrounds and in a building called the Cow Palace, which is pretty big. There's like 3 different sections to it. So as you can see, it's a walk to get there. And yeah, I take my coat off, even though it's a brisk 33 degrees out here, because I want to shoot the intro in my Dakman Productions attire. So yeah, it's kind of cold. Alright, so we're following in front of the Cow Palace entrance, the train show entrance. So let's get this intro done. Alright, now that I got the intro out of the way, I'll head back to the car because it is only 33 degrees out, so I want to stay warm. I'll hang out in the car anyway until about 8 o'clock. Then I'll get in line. But that's what I normally do anyway. The DC high railers are giving me a pass to get in today with them. Appreciate that, with Jeff Potter and Doug and Daryl. Great group of people. So if you're into O-Gauge, check out the DC Independent High Railers at the show. Great club. So this is where I normally come back into the car and I catch up on current events. So look on YouTube and news and read what's going on in today's world and all that fun stuff. But anyway, I want to get ready for the show mentally. Still got a little bit of waking up to do. The adrenaline will start to kick in here shortly. And we'll catch you guys after the show. So it's a busy day at the show today. It's now noon and I don't stop for lunch. I just keep going, meeting the people as I'm here. And also, you know, I don't stop because I want to get as much footage as I can, because, you know, I'm only one person. I can only shoot so much footage. But yeah, it's a lot of work doing this behind the scenes. Alright, so I'm done with the show for today. It's 4:30. The show actually closed at 5. I wanted to get out of here at 4. But, you know, but I was having fun. So that doesn't put me home until 6:30, unfortunately. So it puts me at, once I get home, 13 and a half hours of being up. And when I get home, I'm going to organize files from my camcorder and my camera and start working on my first video. But first, I gotta have something to eat. I haven't eaten since breakfast. I skipped lunch so I can get the video footage I want. So we're gonna make a pit stop at McDonald's and eat on the way home. There is a McDonald's right up here on the right hand side that I normally stop at, and then I don't even eat inside. I eat on the way home while driving. It's the only way I can make the proper time to get things done. That's just the way it is. So here we are at McDonald's. Going into the drive-thru. Sorry about the sun. Alright, so I'll be on my way home after getting dinner here at McDonald's. A long 2-hour drive home now. Alright, so we are getting on the Delaware Memorial Bridge, which is now 6:15. Okay, so this is the Dakman office, never shown on video until now. Full of memories, and this is where I spend my time editing and doing videos. It's now 7 o'clock. Just show you a couple things here. Those are my some of my trophies from my car show days, and I got some over here, got some more elsewhere. Got some that's a cookie jar up there, that Santa Fe Lionel Trains Department 56. Then I've got some Hallmark models, and over here in the corner, that's a picture of me when I was a baby. And believe it or not, that is an oil painting. Back when I was a baby, photos were still black and white. And so what they would do is take a black and white photo and then convert that to a colored oil painting. And as you can see here, so those are my childhood pictures are all black and white. And wanted to show you guys something special. So this is a trophy I won back in 1994. So it's the Mopar Atlantic Nationals Best of Show by 1970 Challenger RT. That's 30 years ago this year. How the time flies. Okay, so in my office, time to get to work. No more chit chat. See you guys when I finish up. Hopefully it'll be about midnight. Currently 7 o'clock, so I'm 14 hours into doing this now. I should have my files organized by 8 and the first video edited and put together, being uploaded on YouTube by midnight. I'll go to bed. I'll wake up the next morning to finalize that video and work on a second one to get that up by 3. Alright, so that's what the time says on my oven. That's 19 hours a week. So I have finally gotten a video edited, the tour video. I put it on YouTube and let it render overnight. When I wake up in the morning, I finalize it. Okay, Sunday morning. I'm sure everybody's saying, oh yeah, you probably get to sleep in at 12. Well, that's not the case. I got things I gotta get done, and stuff around the house, as well as editing more videos. So I got one more video to edit by 12, and then another one. They should be short ones to do. So the last 2 videos I have probably will take about 2 to 3 hours each, and so one I'll put up around 3 o'clock, the other one at 5, and I'm done for the day. Sometimes that doesn't work out because I get so tired. I'll fall asleep at 3 and take a nap and wake up at 5, and so I'll just put the third one on a Monday if that happens. So, no, there's no sleeping at noon for me. So let's see what time it is. All right, 7:36 in the morning. I actually woke up at 7:30, so gotta keep going. Okay, so it's now 11:30. I got my second video produced. I fell behind a little bit. Normally it takes about, I guess I'm not too far behind. 3 hours. I'm a half hour behind. Okay, it's 12:30. Sort of skipped breakfast, which is what I normally do on a Sunday, right after the train show, which makes a little bit extra time for me to get things done. So I'm going to have to make lunch now because I skipped my breakfast so I can get these videos done. So there's about another 40 minutes left on the second video. Still working on a third one. The plan is, since it's only 12:30, the second video is only 40 minutes away from being uploaded on YouTube, so that should be done in time for 3 o'clock schedule. And then the third one I plan to have done and scheduled on YouTube for 5 o'clock, just in time for me to have dinner, about a couple hours worth of TV, and then back to bed at 8 p.m. to go to work at 6 o'clock Monday morning. So yeah, that's my after the train show routine. So we'll keep you updated. It's 2 o'clock, and finished putting up my third video. It's now processing on YouTube, and now I'm heading off to my chair, my recliner, and I'm going to take a 2-hour nap until about 5. I already got my laundry pretty much done. Just got to wake up and finish that off. I'll head out to the buffet again, grab quick dinner, come back, and then pretty much go to bed at 8 and go to work in the morning. Alright, welcome to Monday morning. On my way to work. Back to normal life. So, how many hours did I put in over the weekend? Creating videos and editing and going to the show? 24 total. 24 hours is what I got invested. And I know people are saying, well, at least YouTube pays pretty well. Yeah, alright, you keep dreaming of it. So yeah, that's why I'm on my way to work, because there's no way I'd ever be able to rely on YouTube to pay my bills. I'm lucky enough to recover the cost of going to the shows. I get this question a lot. Are you staying? Are you going to do both days? I wish I could afford to do both days. I wish YouTube paid me enough where I could stay for 2 days for a hotel stay. It doesn't. I would be at a loss, and I know I'm making it sound like it's money, but if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't be able to afford to go to these shows like I'm doing and bringing you guys these videos, because I wouldn't be able. There's no way I could afford to do it. I'm just a single income person. I have myself to rely on. If something happens to me, it's a big impact on my life, and this is reality. And hopefully, one day maybe I could, my channel might be big enough with views that it could support me staying overnight to do 2 days at shows from that point on. But until that time comes, I just can't do it. It would be like a dream of mine if I could do this for a living and just go to different places and fly to different places, and there's no reality to that, because it would never pay for itself. It's just a pipe dream. Anyway, I hope people now understand what it's like for me behind the scenes. And I'll catch you guys at a train show because I gotta go to work and fix whatever trucks they decided to break today. Alright, we'll catch you later.